Today marks 9 years since the tragic shooting at Emanuel AME Church in downtown Charleston. And right now, a short program is being held inside Emanuel AME's sanctuary.
That's right, Megan. And at noon, a balloon release will be held outside the church to honor the victims and survivors.
News 2's Carolyn Murray is in downtown Charleston outside of Emanuel AME Church and has more on how the community is remembering the lives lost 9 years ago. Good morning, Carolyn.
Good afternoon, and we are here inside the sanctuary at Mother Emanuel in downtown Charleston, a place where history, hope, and faith will forever prevail. It was 9 years ago on this day, 9 people with their heads bowed during Bible study were murdered. 3 people in that same place hid, and they survived that shooting. 2 people in another room hid and found safety. This is a place where hope, history, and faith prevail. We are here at Mother Emanuel today where resilience and remembrance will be talked about during a Bible study which begins at noon. This is a place where history, hope, and faith have forever prevailed. We have been honored on so many occasions to be welcomed into the sanctuary at Mother Emanuel by the pastor of Mother Emanuel, Reverend Eric Manning, and he joins us now to talk about the remembrance that's going to happen today during the Bible study, which marks 9 years since the tragedy, the massacre here at Mother Emanuel. We are honored to be allowed into the sanctuary once again. Reverend Manning, today you will talk about resilience and remembrance. Why is that so important during this Bible study?
Well, it's important to always remember. And realistically, as our Bible study begins, that's really what we're going to deal with first, the importance of remembering. Because realistically, through the process of time, it is our own human nature at times to forget. So what we want to make sure that we establish today, that no one forgets, that everyone remembers. And of course, being in this space, people will always begin to remember, but we also want to then share with others the whole aspect of resilience. What does resilience look like, especially today? How do we continue to measure resilience? How do we continue to allow for that to be the springboard, as you were saying earlier, our springboard for hope, our springboard for continuing to move forward, our springboard for just continuing to carry the message forth so that people, of course, again, coming right back to it, always remember.
Reverend Manning, we know that it's been 9 years, and I think a lot of people are probably waking up today and thinking, wow, 9 years, that seems like a really long time. You know, based on the faces and words of people who come to Mother Emanuel, that it probably still seems unbelievable that this tragedy even happened. The wounds are still very fresh.
Sure. The wounds, of course, are still very fresh in that particular perspective. As I always share with folks, I still come to Mother Emanuel on a daily basis. My office is located right behind where the horrific act took place, and we always take a time to reflect. And my sincere prayer is that we always continue to remember. I know I will. And I think realistically, again, as we are looking back over the past 9 years, some will say, you know, wow, the time has really gone quickly. But realistically speaking, in that past 9 years as well, I have seen family members grow stronger. I have seen church members grow stronger. Of course, we have also had church members who have transitioned to be with the Lord. My mind always goes with Esther as well as Gary, 2 of Ethellance's children. And I think about them from time to time as well. So time has a way of moving forward, but what we must do is make sure that in the interest of time, that we are taking the time to share with others to make sure that their memory and their lasting testimony continues to live forever.
Reverend Eric Manning, thank you so much for your time, and we will continue our conversation in just a moment. Again, we are live at Mother Emanuel Church in downtown Charleston on this day, 9 years since the massacre here at Emanuel. There is a Bible study that begins at noon. We will talk more about it and how you can continue to support the people at this historic place. Back to the studio.